topic of conversation even during practice nationally.
Really?
A lot of conversation out of Norman about how things went down. Brent addressed it, said that when you met with him, that was when he first learned you were thinking about coming back, and said you wanted to get closer to home, and ended it by saying that nobody ran anybody off. And there's a lot of conjecture down there about how things went down. What's your version of history? Did you ever feel like even with Levy leaving that you could have returned there?
Honestly, it's so far gone. I just know God's got me right where I need to be, and I got a smile on my face every day because I'm in Eugene, Oregon, around a bunch of great guys. But you know, of course, those are guys that are my brothers for life and guys I've played with. So, you know, like I said, it's people I still talk to on the team, like players-wise. But you know, you focus on what you can control, and that's right where I'm at. And like I said, I'm happy. I know God put me right where I need to be, and I think that's all that needs to be said, honestly.
Where did you guys grow most during the bye week?
I just say more time together and a lot of competition, you know, a lot of good on good. And I think naturally, you know, when you create those competitive environments, you get better from it. And I just like to say I love the way guys compete in a bye week, and yeah, I thought we got better, you know, all around.
Is it hard at all to carry that momentum forward after a bye? I mean, you guys finally have the offensive day you want against Oregon State, then a bye week. Is it hard to carry that momentum into this week, or how's that work for you guys?
Not necessarily. I think you just got to emphasize it. You know, obviously a bye week can be utilized in a great way if you let it do that. But we're just focused on keep getting better, and you know, more time to prepare, more time to get better with one another, and then more guys to get reps. So I think, like I said, looking at the bye week, it was good for us.
Stands out about UCLA when you watch them on film?
Yeah, super athletic. I think they're a team that plays really hard, and I think a bunch of guys that are extremely talented. So we'll have our hands full, and these are guys that, you know, have just played a lot of ball. So
We've seen from their linebacker, Madrano, 20 specifically, just how he's been disrupted so far this season.
Yeah, I think he's just athletic and an athlete in general. You know, not afraid to get in the run game or, you know, be super, I don't know if people say that, but elusive in the pass game. You know, for a linebacker, I think he just can move very well. So, yeah, super impressed with, I mean, honestly, a lot of their players, just size, length, speed, and then also, you know, just what they do.
Special teams have been a major factor for you guys this year. As the leader of the offense, how does that kind of spur you on and encourage you when you see that unit go out there and do what they're doing this year?
Yeah, just a lot of emphasis on it. You know, I feel that as a guy who's not necessarily like included in special teams, but just feel the emphasis of it, and you know, the time and effort we put into it, and I think it does take, you know, everyone, you know, coming together and making it, you know, a part of the game that we can, you know, create explosives or, you know, change the field position. So I think they've done an outstanding job, and it's something that we emphasize, so I'm not necessarily surprised.
Terrence Canada is on pace to challenge for some records for a single season at tight end.
Yep.
What's made him just such a valuable weapon for you in this offense?
Yeah, I'd say knowledge, and that's not a knock on his physical, you know, attributes at all. I just think, you know, when you combine knowledge with what you're able to do physically, I think that's truly the difference. And he's a guy who's played a bunch of ball, but also a trustworthy target. And I think you see that with a lot of our guys, just with the experience they have. They've seen a lot of looks, so that helps them, it helps me, and it helps everyone. So, you know, for Ferg, you know, obviously I think the world of him. You know, he's my neighbor, he's my best friend. We spend a lot of time together. But more importantly, I just see the way he works, and you know, when you see that, you respect it, and that's a guy you want to go to war with. So I'm excited for him, and I know that there's a long way to go. So he's going to keep competing.
Dan was talking about during the bye week, one of the things he wanted to see the line work on was Poncho snaps and just the consistency of both accuracy and probably the speed of it a little bit.
Yep.
How's that coming along now that it looks like he's going to be at center?
Yeah, good. I think Poncho's, you know, I think naturally it's just a different transition, you know, when you go guard to center or, you know, anyone, you know, having to touch the ball every single play. As someone who does it, you know, I realize that, you know, things happen, but, you know, the consistency has been there, and we got ultimate trust in him. So, you know, I think he's continue to get better every day and get more comfortable with his spot.
The Oregon State game was kind of a breakthrough in the run game. What did you kind of see align there to allow everything kind of work there?
Just seeing the five work together, but then you see guys working on the second level, on the perimeter, creating blocks as well to maybe extend runs. But I just think you see everyone coming together, and I think the run game's a lot of emphasis. It's a lot of mentality, and then technique. So you combine all that. And I'm realizing too that's probably about everything, but with the run game in particular, I just think the five are coming together and everyone's just putting at the forefront of what we do. So naturally you'll get results on what you emphasize.
All right, thanks.
Appreciate you guys.